making sure I know what to do. There may be times when life seems dark and alone. There may be times when I don't know where I belong. There may be times when illusions cover up my sun. But I know that I'm not alone, 'cause there's an angel walking with me right by the sun. And I don't have to worry about being alone. There's an angel here to hold my hand. And I know I'm never alone. I may never know all I need to know, but with an angel by my side, I will never be alone. I will never feel the darkness, 'cause I've got an angel right here with me. I'm never alone. There's an angel watching over me. I don't have to worry at all. There were times when I've lost my way, but I don't have to worry, 'cause I know I'm not alone. There's an angel helping me through. There's an angel making sure I know what to do. There may be times when life seems dark and alone. There may be times when I don't know where I belong. There may be times when illusions cover up my sun. But I know that I'm not alone.
Yes, indeed. We've got the angels watching over us today. Happy Archangel Day. And particularly we send our love to the 4 archangels, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, and least us not forget Archangel Michael. And we are so excited to be connecting to all of you. And we are here live at the Expedito Enlightenment Center, and we are going to give you some messages, drum up some healing, call in the angels, and we're going to give them their applause, their joy, their appreciation today on this very special early Sunday fun day. So if you're saying, wait a minute, what time is it? Why are they on? Well, you know what? We had to get started early for our Facebook people, and we wanted to make sure that everything was right on track. And so we're going to take a look at what we've got going on in the feed.
We got a party going on.
We got a party going on here?
Well, I just started the party. I just walked in. How is everyone?
You just came into the party?
Yes.
Let's see here. Oh, there we are. Look at us. We are all there. Hi, Defrick. Hi, Dory D's. Countdown Joy. We got Heather McNee. Good to see you. Thank you very much for sharing the page. Joe Thorne. Share the page if you'd be so kind. Share the love, because today's the day we are tuning into the angels. There are the angels on their way. Do you have a very, 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 very specific request of the angels? I suggest you make that request today, and I really encourage you to be open-hearted and filled with all the joy and appreciation that you possibly can bring forth, so that you can let the angels know that we appreciate their guidance for mankind. We appreciate everything that they have done for you, and we are really, really open and receptive to the miracles that they have. So no matter where you are, what you're doing today, whatever the circumstance, the condition, the situation, the happening, the issue may be, let's leave it at the door. Check it at the door. We don't want to bring that in and clump up our energy. And I will tell you that I was listening to some law of attraction earlier today, and they were talking about money. Anybody like that topic? The topic of money? Woo-hoo, I'm in the money. Well, what if you wanted to increase your abundance 100-fold? Could you get excited about that? I know I could get excited about that. And you'd be like, well, Sarah, I only have $1 in my bank account. Well, then we'd have $100. But think about how exciting it could be if you could feel the feeling, ride the wave of the electricity, of the currency, of the current, of the abundance. That is the energy that makes you feel as if you are spectacularly on track with financial flow. Would you like to tap in, tune into that feeling? Would you like the angels to assist you and kind of bring forth all the abundance that you desire? Well, we know right here that it is possible. Tapping into the feeling. You know, so many of us look at our bank accounts, look at our bills, look at what we have, what we don't have, what we need, what we wish we had, what we can't have enough of, what we aren't able to pay or not, or want to pay but can't pay. And we go through this whole song and dance in our mind. Anyone guilty of that? Anyone experienced that experience? Raise your hand if you've been doing that. So remember that as you are in the energy of abundance, and you focus on what is the reality that you deem, which was usually what we're looking at in the bank account or what we need to pay a bill. But what if you focus your attention on the abundance that you're manifesting, the abundance that is already coming to you, the abundance that's your birthright, and you did not lose yourself in what's in the bank, or what the bill is, or what the taxes might be for your home, or what you need to go buy a brand new car, or for a vacation. What if we focused our attention on the fact that it's already here, and that everything is in alignment, and realizing that what you see in your bank account, what you see in a bill, is really a product of yesterday. And if you focus on yesterday's energy, you perpetuate yesterday's energy. You know, when people set an intention, a goal of when I get to this day or this juncture of my life, I want to be successful. And to me, success shines like this job title or this financial wellness, this momentous moment of abundance when I'm making $200,000 or I'm making $50,000, whatever the number may be. Do you ever notice that people, when they get there, provided that they believed it's possible, when they get there, they really can't get any further because they don't change their intentions. You have to keep up-leveling the intention, the visualization, the energy, so that you can have the actualization. And you could say to me, Sarah, the job I have does not dictate that I can go as high as I would like to. Then stop counting on it to come from a job. Have it come from another source. What source, you might ask? Well, I don't know. What if the universe just drops some money in your hands? Is that possible? Do you believe it's possible? Do you believe it's possible you could win the lottery? Do you believe it's possible that somebody unexpectedly could go, here, I want to give this to you. I feel it would be so wonderful if I give this to you. I feel compelled to give you this amount of money. What are you going to say? No? Think about it. Sometimes there are gifts from the universe that come to us through people, through different opportunities. I remember when my son was little, he had a baseball game, and I was actually at the time I was the third base coach. So I was in Clifton, New Jersey, and he had a 50-50 raffle. And so I said, oh, let's buy some tickets. So we bought some tickets, and I had him pick them out, and we had a picnic, and it was this whole little celebration for the end of the baseball year. And there he was, sitting, fidgeting in the grass, as little kids would do. And you know who won? We won! Because I really felt like we would win the 50-50 raffle. We won dinner, we won a movie, we won money. It was just all this goodies that was there in this 50-50 raffle. So it was a great, great, great experience for us to have that opportunity to see that we set our intention of we're going to win, and we did. It's a matter of believing it's possible. Now, of course, if you don't do anything other than what you currently do, it may make it a little more challenging for you to accept the possibility that unexpected abundance can come to you. But even then, it can still come. There's so many ways that they can bring you abundance. So I encourage you, if you are seeking and desiring to increase your abundance and you're asking the angels for their assistance, well, could you please give them an opportunity to bring it to you in a different way? Don't just go, she works hard for the money, and go to work and think like, well, it's going to change. Because work will change when you change your perception of your job, when you realize there's a better opportunity coming around the corner, or a bonus, or something outside the scope of what you know to be your reality. We've got to change the reality visualization. We've got to change our belief around the reality so that we can be the creator of what we desire. And what about those of you who want to iron out some family conflicts? How can we call upon the angels to assist us for that? Well, Archangel Gabriel will always give us the most magnificent words and inspiring explanations and connections for people so that we can really feel that we are in alignment with a divine conscious experience, as opposed to feeling this rift. And of course, Archangel Michael balances out the energy and realigns us to our divine energy of protection. And he makes sure that our energy is lined up with high vibrational experiences. But we need to call upon him. When you're traveling, you want to ask Archangel Michael to be there with you, for his shield to be right next to you, and for the sword that he has to cut away the cords that bind you and tie you up from past experiences that you're wishing to release. It is a powerful, powerful time upon the planet. We've just come upon this new moon energy. We are all so excited to be in this beauty of love and light. We've got the Archangel Day. We're coming upon some holy days. And so we know that this energy is powerful. The planets are lining up. We're looking at expansion. We are ready. And it's also a reality check. Yes, a reality check. What is your reality? And do you need to change something in your current reality so you could have a different experience? Why are we holding on to the old things? I don't know, but it's time to let it go. Let it go. It's time. Don't take it with you anymore. If you want to make a move, make a change, make a shift, then you've got to come up with a new attitude. You've got to come up with a new way of being. You've got to set your sights on something higher, something brighter, something better. Because everything, well, you know, what's that song? Everything comes up roses, right? Things look swell, things look great. Gonna have the whole world on a plate. Starting here, starting now. Honey, everything's coming up roses. Great. Now I'm channeling Ethel Merman, but I just feel this energy of you can make it be whatever you want. Are we singing, Helena?
Yes.
What are you doing? Go
I was
on.
singing the "You Can Do It. All you need is a hand.
Right.
We can do it."
We can do it, right? Because everything's coming up roses, and it really is. It's your perception. And I know you might be feeling like you're walking through a field of weeds. Hey, even dandelions have got a purpose, so let's go. You know, dandelions are one of the most healing plants you could ever have, and yet people call them weeds. They are wonderful at detoxing your body. Dandelion tea, fabulous. Yet we look at them in our grass and go, it's a weed. No, it has a purpose, just like you have a purpose. Everything has a reason. There's a reason for a sunshine, right?
I don't recall that one.
You don't know that?
Is that another Broadway one?
No.
Oh,
Why I'm feeling so high.
might be before my time.
So let your love shine like a mountain stream, and let your love shine to all living things, and let your love flow. Right? Do people know that song? Okay. We're going to go. Hello, everyone. Lisa Hutchins says, Brianna's here. Tiffany Dawn is here. Shirley. So Shirley's saying dandelion is delicious, sauteed in garlic. I'm pretty sure she's talking about dandelion. Either that or she's sauteing roses. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, hi, Defrick. How are you? Let's see. Deborah. Tapped into energy. Good to have you tapping in, baby. We'll go over that. Aaron Tyler Jarrell. We've got Aaron here. We've got Laura Lee, Lisa Marie. We are here. And let's see. All right. We've got everybody here. We're going to go ahead and start talking to our angels and opening up space for everyone. And today is Archangel Michael's day, the Archangel Day. So we are going to open up special space for everyone here today. So take a minute, share the page. We are going to be doing some healing and some messages. And while you're sharing the page, I'm going to tell you about our Archangel Michael spiritual bath that I've created. It's actually one of our mainstream products. It's been with us for 13 years. And this is a magnificent way to clear and protect your energy. And then we have our Archangel Michael spray. And what I love about our spray is it's got this energy that's got some truth serum. Tell me your secrets. It's got a powerful, powerful energy that brings forth truth and justice and brings in protection. And then we have our Archangel Michael candle that is hand blessed and dressed by me. So we encourage you to have this candle and light it and ask Archangel Michael for his assistance. And of course, we've got a beautiful Archangel Michael statue here. I placed Archangel Gabriel next to us over here. We figure we want some really good messages, so he's kind of watching over our spiritual cards today so that we can have magnificent messages for all of you. And I'm tapped in, I'm tuned in, I'm dialed into my spirit guides, the angels, and your guides and loved ones from the other side. So I believe we're going to have a spectacular day. It's a short day today. Helena and I have, we've got a few other things going on our calendar today. So we are here to answer messages, bring some healing, and kind of shift your energy. A very profound day. And as we close out September and we come into October, we are coming into the final quarter of 2019. Can you believe it? I feel like it was just the other day when we had a live show here at the center and we were toasting in 2019. Remember that, Helena?
Yes.
And
Very
now,
much so.
Here we are. We are getting ready to close out 2019 in just 3 months. So you've got 3 months to shift everything to where you want it to be for expansion, creativity, personal growth, spiritual growth, promotion, advancement, union of two hearts in love. Oh, Who wants to ask the angels for love? Do you know who the love angel is? Well, they can be known as Cupid, but I like to call my Archangel Shamuel, because Archangel Shamuel is Cupid, but he is the energy that lets us shift our consciousness for unconditional love. So are you looking for unconditional love and connections? Well, we are excited to bring in the love here today as well. So how many of you are looking for love in the energy of this feed? Are you looking for love? And have you been looking for love in all the wrong places? Well, we're going to clean up that energy and we're going to bring in some energy. So we've got 3 cards that we pulled before we even got started, and the first one is trustworthy guidance. So the angels will always give you some trustworthy guidance. So we are open and receptive to trustworthy guidance from our angels. And then we pulled another card, and these are our wonderful angel cards, and exercise is key. So movement is very important for the physical body. It's important that we move our energy and use that to align ourselves to Mother Earth and with the connection of all that we are, so that we can keep movement and good health. And then we have Archangel Jophiel. And Archangel Jophiel is bringing us, these are the Angels of Atlantis cards. They're so beautiful. He brings us, Archangel Jophiel brings us this wonderful energy of liberation. How many of you want to be liberated? You want to be free? I'm as free as a bird now. Right? Who wants to be free? It's time to be free. So we're going to shuffle these cards, and we are going to pull some cards for the group. We're going to talk about some shifts and changes coming. You know, before we know it, we'll be coming upon Mercury retrograde at the end of October. So these next 4 weeks, really 3, are critical for you to align yourself with everything that you desire, that you want to manifest, everything you want to put in place, so that when we want to release and make some clearance, we're not tying things up with misunderstanding. A card just fell. There's nothing to worry about. So those of you who are concerned and worried, while I was shuffling, the angels want you to know, particularly on this day, there's nothing to worry about. Don't worry. It's all going to be okay. And we're going to shuffle up this, and then we are going here. And these are our Archangel Raphael cards. So we've got some beautiful healing energy from Archangel Raphael. And we're going to lay these out for everybody so that we can tap in and tune into everyone's messages. And I'm really excited to give you all your own personal messages, so be sure to leave them for me in the feed. Remember, we are creating with the angels. We are lining up. We ask and we shall receive. In the asking, it is given. When I place it in the universe and I claim it as already done, and I am open and receptive, I can receive whatever I want. You can receive whatever you want. You are co-creating, you're collaborating, you're the artist with the universe. You are painting the beautiful picture of what you desire. Now, if reality is not matching the desire, you have a choice. Do you choose to focus on the reality that is different from what you desire and you envision and you feel like you deserve? You can, but it's going to keep you trapped in that energy. Or do you say, you know what, that's a product of yesterday. And now we are looking for tomorrow. What's that song? Yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. We can believe in yesterday, but we can believe it as a stepping stone to move you up to where you ultimately want to be. So focus. So as these cards are out, I ask all of you, take a minute, take a second, just take a good breath, take a good look at your life. See life as it is and say, in this moment of now, I choose to change. I summon the angels to assist me in creating, and fill in the blank. What is it you want to create? Is it love? Is it a new position at work? Is it a new career? Is it movement? Do you want to move? Do you need a new vehicle? Do you want to have more loving relationships? Do you want to expand your spirituality? Do you want to do something you've never even done before? Do you want to go on an adventure? Do you want to manifest true love, true partnership? What is it that you desire? Let's open ourselves up for that energy, and let's ask the angels on this Archangel Day for their assistance. And you don't want to go anywhere, because we're going to light a candle and we're going to call in the angels, and we're going to make the energy conducive to support whatever these desires are that you're focusing your attention upon. So collectively, let's hold the space for ourselves and each other on this feed, so that we know we are creating this beautiful energy, this beautiful vortex that is drawing forth to us everything that we desire. And let's release that which no longer serves us. Just let it drop from your being. Open up your arms and be receptive. Take a good look at you. Take a good look at where you've come from. Give yourself the applause. Say, good job. You've learned much. And now it's time to grow some more. Now it's time to shift your attention and focus on something other than where you are, if where you are is not where you want to be. And if where you are, if you are arrived and you are content and you are in deep appreciation, which one should always be in appreciation of every experience, but if you feel fully content, fully at peace, and you are just so in love with your life and where you are, then bow your head in appreciation. Be in the gratitude of the alignment that you have created with the angels and the universe and God. Be in the greatest attitude of love for mankind, and realize that your frequency that you're projecting is not only shifting and changing and creating for your own life, it is creating for all of mankind. A thought's energy is not just limited to the thought that you think and it's your own personal energetic space. Your thought is a thought that permeates out, and if there are other thoughts that match that thought, then it will be a collective conscious thought. Do you ever notice if a few people are angry and then they start talking about it and other people hook into that thought? We have that gang mentality, that crowd mentality, that shift of consciousness to whatever the thought is. So what do you choose to think? First and foremost, for yourself. You're responsible for your own energy. You're responsible for your own frequency. You create everything that you desire. You are the reality check for yourself. So in the reality of your thoughts, if you're feeling angst and disappointment, you're losing that flow of what you desire, then that energy is the energy you're sending out. If you're frustrated by something going on in the world, be it politics, be it global warming, be it some injustice that you see, if you focus on the injustice, you call upon others who are thinking the same thoughts, and that doesn't mean your thoughts are wrong, but as you focus on that, you create more power behind the injustice, as opposed to focusing on the solution, focusing on the outcome that is different than what you see through your eyes, and focus on the energy of love being the supporting frequency of a desired outcome that balances out the injustices that take place in the world that you participate in, either with your thoughts, with your words, in conversation. You may say, well, Sarah, those injustices have nothing to do with me. I've never done that. But if you're talking about it continually, if you're spewing it out and thinking about it and allowing it to get under your skin and disrupt your inner peace, then you're unknowingly, collectively tapping into that, and it's flowing to you and creating a rift in your frequency. That's why we say align yourself to love. Well, we've got our cards lined up, so let's see what we've got going on for all of you here. I'm going to take 2 cards from the Angels of Atlantis, and we're lining up your questions in the personal feed. I hope we've got a lot of questions lining up, because we're going to go like that to get to as many questions. I'm going to take our angel guidance cards. I'm going to take 3 from here. And this is for the collective group that we have. And then, we're going to the healing cards. I've got to go to Archangel Raphael. And we are going to take 3 Archangel Raphael cards. And let's see what we've got here. Beautiful. So here we go. We have Archangel Metatron. Archangel Metatron is one of my favorite angels, and what I love about Archangel Metatron is he's a powerful angel. He's at the top of the hierarchy of the angels. And Archangel Metatron is coming to give us all divine intelligence. You have your own divine light, your own divine intense connection. So this is your time to open up and divinely connect to the divine universal wisdom and be one with the knowing, the divine knowing. So we have divine intelligence that is available to us. And during this new moon time, this new beginning, what better time to tap into that divine intelligence? And then we have dreams. Archangel Raziel from the Angels of the Atlantis are here to assist you with your dreams, the remembering of your dreams when you sleep, when you're in that state of grace and that connectivity with the divine universal flow, and for you to create with your dreams, your visualization, your dream state in the physical world of thinking and daydreaming and creating and visualizing. This is the time for the Archangel Raziel to assist you with your dreams. So whatever your dreams are in this beautiful energy, how appropriate is it that we have Archangel Raziel assisting us in this wonderful new moon energy. So as we ramp up this beautiful energy, we can truly create our dreams and lay down the groundwork for that. And then we have our guidance from our angels, and I'm so excited. The 3 cards that we pulled are so great. I have the opportunity for us to forgive. So those of you who are feeling your life is stuck, stagnant, we're not moving, is there something you need to forgive yourself for? Is there something that you want to release and forgive someone else for? Are we judging a person, a circumstance, a situation? Do we need to let something go? Then let it go. Forgive yourself first for the participation. Forgive yourself for the continued thought and holding on to the energy. Release it and release the other person from the binding and the judgment of the outcome that you think should have been different. Their reality is not your reality. It's their perception versus your perception. No 2 realities are ever identical because we each have our own experiences and interpretation of that. So please, if you have to forgive yourself or someone else, what better time to let it go? We just came out of the dark moon. We're in this new moon energy. What better time to let it go? You don't want to take it in with you to the end of the year, to 2020. You don't want to carry this burden of hurt and pain. We want to create energy of love. So let it go. And then the angels ask this question, and I ask the very same question of you. What do you desire? What do you desire to create in this new moon? What would you love to have in your life? And how magnificent could it be? Is it a companion? Is it an opportunity? Is it some inner peace or a deepened spiritual connection? Is it some health and healing? What do you desire? Ask and you shall receive. And in the asking, it is given. So if you're asking and if you know it's given, just because you don't see it in the physical manifestation just yet, believe it is already done. I remember when I would say to my teacher, I would say to him, I'd say, Bill, I don't understand. You know, I asked for this and it's not here. And he said, it's already done. You've got to just trust. And he would say that and something inside of me would kind of click. And I'd be like, okay, he said it's done, then I'm going to believe. I'm going to believe it's done. And the minute I believed it was done, by the next day, something had changed. I was closer to the outcome I desired, or what I desired was right there in front of me. But because I was questioning, how could it be? Could it be? Is it really possible? Well, how do you know, my teacher? I don't understand. Is it really possible? In my questioning, instead of drawing forth to me what I desired, drawing forth to me the outcome that I was seeking, I was pushing it away. And there was one day he said, don't undo the work. I went, what work? Who's working? He said, you're speaking it, you're creating it, and then you're undoing it with your very same thoughts and words. The same mouth that's telling me she wants it is the same mouth that's pushing it away. I went, oh, we're getting tape for my mouth because I'm not doing that anymore. And I learned a valuable lesson. So speak what you desire and know what is it you desire. And this is the card that I'm most excited about. Are you ready? Who wants love? Love, love, love. We got the Cupid card here. So for those of you who are manifesting. Did we not just talk about Archangel Chamuel a few minutes ago? And here we are, Cupid, the angel of love, coming to bring forth divine love for you, true partnership, an equal vibrational match, a partnership from desire, not out of need. A relationship should be brought by desire, equal vibration, preference, not need. So if you're feeling like you need somebody, and the relationship is based on a need, be it an emotional need, a financial need, then that relationship is limited. It can only go so far. But if you are choosing out of preference, for frequency, for the balance, for the connection, for the joy of love, that relationship will prosper. So if you're going through some difficulties in a relationship, ask yourself this very, very important question. Is the relationship I'm in that's causing me some angst, that's causing me discontentment, disrupting my inner peace, or not fulfilling me? Ask yourself this question. Is this relationship a preferential relationship or a relationship of need? And I'll also throw in, or a relationship of habit. You're just so used to doing what you do that you might as well just keep doing it, because at least you know what you're gonna get. Does that sound like the lifetime love you want? Sounds like it's not going to take you where you want to be for the land of fulfillment and joy and connectivity with your spirituality and the beauty of the love that is you. First and foremost, love you. And Cupid is here to tell you, love yourself, love others around you, and be open for a relationship that is preferential, not based in need. I am loving these cards. Are you loving these cards? Let me see in the feed how much you love these cards. So we've talked to Metatron, we've got Raziel, we've got forgiveness, we've got what do you desire, and we have our Cupid. And now we're going to go to our Raphael, because we got some healing to do. We've got to balance out our energy. And the first thing that Archangel Raphael says is eat organic foods. Eat things that are good for your body. And I know at times we can't always get the most organic, easily accessible for us. It might not be at the price point that we are looking at our bank account in the reality that we think we're living and saying, I cannot afford that. So set your intention that I am the person, I am the woman, I am the man who has enough abundance to supply all of my needs and desires, and for my food to be of the highest quality, the highest energetic frequency, because organic foods can be very beneficial for the body. And take a good look what foods. Archangel Raphael is asking us all, in a time when we're seeing so many illnesses and diseases all around us, what is it that you're putting in your body, and what do you need to stop so that you can create a better dynamic for yourself? And for those of you who are battling addiction, or you know somebody who's battling addiction, sobriety is so important. And this is Archangel Raphael's message, that is so important, to release the need for something to alter your state, to alter your mood, and to get in alignment with the fact that you can fuel and create the power of your own life, and encourage others to be on that wonderful alignment of a natural state of grace, a natural state of a chemical balance that is the balance that the universe has provided for us. Our God created in our body a wonderful chemical balance. Each cell, every frequency, every vibration, every organ works in a great harmony to maintain beautiful health. And then we muck it up by what we put in our bodies. So look, we're looking at eating the right foods, we're looking at not creating addictive situations, and we ask that Archangel Raphael remove any cravings we have. And you know, I'm not just talking about alcohol or nicotine or a drug. I'm talking about foods too. We're looking at sugar, we're looking at carbohydrates, we're looking at something that draws you and almost has a power over you that you almost cannot stop yourself. What do you need to remove from your diet that will provide a better flow, and you would have better alignment with who you are in your physicality? So I invite you to do that. And then the angels say, give us your cares. Don't worry. They want you to give all your cares over to them, so that you know that you are being protected and cared for, and that there's always an angel on your shoulder. So give your cares over to the angels and trust that everything's working out beautifully for you because you are in divine alignment. I'm really excited for this group reading that we had, but I'm extra excited to talk to you all about your personal messages. So I'm going to take these cards and I'm going to pop them over here. For those of you who are just joining us, I am SarahSpiritual. I am in West Palm Beach. I have a center here in West Palm Beach, a beautiful metaphysical center, which has books and crystals and fairies and angels and spiritual sprays and baths and incense. We've got so many wonderful items to assist you on your spiritual path. I do hope you visit my website, SarahSpiritual.com. Pop in, see the sessions that I offer. Take a look at some of the products that we've highlighted on the website. Here at the center, we've got 2,100 square feet of fabulous stuff. So I would love if you popped in if you're local or you come to Florida and vacation, stop by and say, hey, Sarah Spiritual, I just had to say hi. And write down this date, everyone, November 3rd. Put it in your calendar because we are ramping up to have the best metaphysical day ever. So if you were thinking, I really want to come to Florida, why not plan your Florida trip around November 3rd when we have a fabulous metaphysical day with wonderful vendors. We've got crystals, we've got jewelry, we've got healings, we've got readings. It'll be a fabulous event all throughout the center and outside the center. I'm really excited, and I do trust that if you're feeling this pull, that you will join us. It is going to be one of the best ones yet. We've been doing it now for a couple of years. So I think we're just about ready. I'm going to tune into my angels. I'm going to tune into your guides. I'm going to take out my pen for my automatic writing. And I just think we're ready for some messages, and then we're going to do some healing, and we're going to do a little ceremony for Archangel Michael and all of the angels. So are we ready, Helena?
Yeah, and a lot of these questions are so in line with these cards that
Beautiful.
you said, like so on point. Everybody's like, ugh. And I really
so
got to
on
bring this
point.
one up first.
Okay.
Because this is something I know Archangel Michael can help us with. Nick Ashton said that he creates negative thoughts and energy and cannot shift it from his person and asks for guidance.
Okay, and I've got his birthday. So
Yeah.
first of all, Nick, I just want to let you know as well that there is great financial advancement, and there's this wonderful energy around you for promotion, for career, for growth. So set your intention on what you desire. But your question is a powerful question, and it's one that I must say we're all capable of letting our thoughts kind of like override our inner peace. And these negative thought patterns are rooted very deeply, very strongly in some beliefs that we have even from childhood, or things that we've experienced or we've seen other people experience. Very often we walk around with snapshots of things we've seen on television. So we have these little slides popping up in our mind. We're working on other people's stories of what happened to them. And so we adapt other people's reality, other people's bad experiences, and adapt them as our own. We might hear a story of someone who had an accident, or a couple of people, and then right away you say, well, I hope I don't have an accident. Oh my goodness. And by not knowing and worrying about that, you're creating in your mindset the energy, the attention of an accident. You're creating the energy of something bad happening to you, or maybe you're not feeling good enough, you're not feeling worthy, and so you're highly critical of yourself, and you're kind of picking at yourself. You know, my dog, Sydney, he has this little spot on his tail that he was chewing, and it's like that negative thought pattern. He just keeps being reminded. I guess every time it would kind of tingle, he would just kind of go back and chew it. So I had to take his mind off of it, and I couldn't do that, right? I mean, can only give him so many treats. So I said, well, what am I going to do? So I got a cone. I had to reposition him. I had to make it impossible for his attention to go there and for him to act on it. And very often we have to redirect our thoughts when they're in a negative pattern. We have to send ourselves off in another direction and only focus on that. And sometimes I tell people, go take a nap, go rest, go read something, lose yourself in some fun TV just to take your mind off of it. And then when the thought comes back after the distraction is complete, we know our minds, they are so good at pulling up these tapes, Nick. We want to talk to ourselves and say, you know what, that was then, this is now, And I am choosing, I, the powerful being that I am, the I am that's aligned with God, I am choosing to line myself up with the fabulous energy of the greatest outcome of a circumstance and situation. It becomes difficult to shift. And often, Nick, if you're having a lot of difficulty, then I do suggest that you take our Archangel Michael bath, or you do something to clear your auric field. Maybe we need to sage out or smoke out the energy in the house, because everything has a frequency and energy, and maybe there's just a lot of lingering thoughts and vibrational patterns that are kind of low, and you're kind of hooking into that, and it's building up on your auric field. So if you of your own self are having difficulty resetting the mind, try some external tools. Besides meditation, try clearing the space with which you live. Try clearing your own physical body. Try using a spray and misting yourself in the corners. Do something physical, because it's like when I said my teacher told me something was already complete. When I said, oh, I want this to happen, and he said, well, don't question it. Don't worry about it. It's already done. Because there was a tool, and at the time my teacher was the tool that was creating, in my mind, was assisting me in the creating of what I wanted, you know, a spray or saging out your house or smoking out the energy in your house with a resin, some type of incense, perhaps spiritually kind of wiping down things in the home, creating a better environment for yourself. This gives your mind something to focus on that you feel is assisting you, and it makes it easier for you to believe that you yourself can stay aligned with what you desire. Thank you, Nick, and I hope I've been of service to you, and if I can be of further assistance, then please visit my website. We've got plenty of tools that can assist you, and if you need some further guidance and maybe some advice, I'd love to have a session with you. Who else do we have here?
Next, I have Brianna Gazvoda. She says she quit smoking cigarettes and she's getting a surgery soon. Will all be well with the healing process?
It will be well, and it's really important that you do quit smoking, because that lowers your vibration. And I know that a lot of people are, well, hooked on that energy, and the body is requiring that. But I want you to understand, you know, maybe we can all enjoy a beer, a glass of wine, but those things lower the frequency of your body and makes it difficult for you to heal, makes it difficult to attain this high vibratory pattern, to be closer to the light, be closer to God. It actually serves as a tool to separate you from God. Interesting. All the marketing that goes on for smoking, and now of course now don't smoke because there's a health consequence. Drinking, here, buy this liquor, try this new rum. Oh, there's a vodka with lemon in it, gotta try it. There's so many commercials. We're being bombarded with things that are really a vibratory energy that is lower than the frequency that we came in with as spirit people. We came with such a pure spirit energy. We came in the physical body. The body has density. It lowered the frequency a bit. And then our parents started to tell us things. And then we started to see things on television and hear about horrible things that happen in the world. And our frequency goes down and down and down and down. But you know, there's a lot of subliminal energy trying to separate you from the divine essence of who you are. So great decision. I applaud you. And yes, the surgery will be wonderful and you will be fine, my dear. Thank you so much, Brianna. Who else do we have here?
Next, I want to go to Lenora Wise. She says, I seem to be at a place where things aren't really moving. Is there something for me from the universe?
Well, Leonora, things aren't moving yet. Yet. In this moment of now, the way I see it, is your energy is stepping into your personal power. And I feel as if the past 2 years, Leonora, have been difficult, challenging. You've been kind of pushing through some obstacles and some change. And as you've been clearing and setting the intention of what you want your outcome to be, things are catching up. But what is happening is you're noticing what's not here yet, and you're focusing on the energy of stagnation. Focus the energy on the fulfillment and the feeling of how it will be in its completion and accept it as already done and already a part of who you are. This will be the greatest way to redirect your energy so that you bring it forth quickly. But I feel as if after the month of November is complete, so once we begin the December month, you are on pace for this really holy energy, this high supportive energy, and I take you into what looks like the Holy Trinity energy, the power times 3 in 2020 for you. So tap into that power that, I don't know, they're kind of calling it the pyramid power, so I don't know why they're saying that, but that's what they want you to know. Walk like an Egyptian. We got to get you into that wonderful energy and take you into this power of who you've come to be. So notice that you are coming out of this now. Release the experience that's not moving forward. Soon to be a shift in consciousness, a shift in the outcome, and I feel great expansion comes for you once the month of December comes upon us. So trust this experience. It seems like it's not moving, but things are getting ready behind the scenes. Thank you, Leonora, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have?
Next, I want to go to Kathleen Diamond. She says she's been very stressed out lately and was wondering if there's any good vibes coming her way.
Good, 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 good vibrations. All right, so I've got here for you, my dear, you know, Kathleen, you bit off a little more than you can chew. There's a lot on your plate and you're feeling scattered and overwhelmed. And it is going to shift. There is luck for love as well. It's almost as if you are putting out so many fires. We've got personal issues, we've got financial things, we have desire for love and outcome, and then we're finding ourselves kind of pulled. So what I say to you is this: the good vibes that come your way will be strengthened by you taking one thing at a time and allowing yourself to feel at peace with where you are and trusting that an outcome will come that is different than what you're viewing, and trusting that there's a shift and change coming. When I look at the love life picture, I feel as if February of 2020, don't shoot the messenger, I know we got a few months till February, I know, but in February 2020, love seems, I don't know, girl, you seem kind of lucky, seems like we're lined up. So just be open, Kathleen Diamond McHenry, all right, because things are coming for you. Plenty of good vibes come. Let it all continue to unfold a bit. You can, as my mentor Mary Kay Ash used to say, from Mary Kay Cosmetics, she said, you can eat an elephant a bite at a time, take one little piece at a time, and realign your connection with an outcome or a circumstance, and then let it go. Trust the universe has got that which you cannot solve or control, and just be open and receptive for some really good vibes to come as you come into the 2020 year. Thank you so much, Kathleen, for your question. Who else do we have?
I have a question from Tina Calloway asking, will a true love relationship come to me soon? I pray to the angels to bring the right man into my life. What does Archangel Samuel have for advice?
Archangel, I love these questions today, everyone. You're doing so great. These are such great questions for yourself and for everyone who's watching. Archangel Samuel brings to you divine love, divine partnership. You've been co-creating with the angels now for quite the time. And we're closing out a chapter of relationships and experiences that do not serve you. So the way you can assist the angels in coming into your life is to let go of any cords of energy that tie you to past love, any hurt, any pain, any resentment, any karmic entanglements. Do the work, Tina Calloway, with the violet ray of transformation. Transform your energy. Work with the ascended masters to clear and remove karmic entanglements. See yourself in this beautiful purple light, consuming any energy in the love life or any energy in the financial world or the personal world that has been misaligned. See it kind of cutting it all away and seeing yourself shining in this most beautiful white light, surrounded by pink energy with a circle of purple on the outside, consuming that which no longer serves you. Pink representing this unconditional, beautiful love, and the white bringing in the greatest God purity within your being. and know exactly what is it that I desire in a partner. What is it I desire in someone that I want to be with for all my days? And have a knowing and write it down. And on a piece of paper that you carry with you, you say, I don't know when, I don't know where, but today's the day true love comes my way. And you have this paper with all the qualities, all the experiences that you desire to share with a primary partner, and then the two of you will meet in the perfect time, and Archangel Shamuel will deliver, and love is on the way. Tina Calloway, thank you for your really great question, and I'm real excited to know that love is coming for you. Thank you.
Next, I have Diana Medaglia. She says she's struggling to find herself. Please help.
And you know, that's another great question, because often in life we feel lost. We feel as if we, and I get this for Diana very strongly, that she's done a lot for other people. She's kind of lost herself in other people's experiences, and she's not fitting in, she's not blending in, she's not supported. And in this energy, when you feel lost, you're lacking that, this is what I do next, this is what my heart is telling me, this is what my inner peace is telling me. And somewhere along the way, Diana, and I really want to take us back to 2015, you kind of lost your center. So what you're experiencing is a product of some closing out of 2015, some unresolved feelings and emotions, and you never really put yourself back on track. It may be a little of the tail end of 2014, but 2015 is the marker in time that my guides and my angels take me to. So Diana, what we want to do is we want to write down the things that bring you joy, simple things that bring you joy, things that make you feel excited. One thing that you love about the outdoors, one thing that you love about yourself, one thing that you love about someone close to you. It could even be a pet. Really focus on the things that bring you joy and appreciation. And if it's only 2 or 3 things, that's okay. Focus on those feelings and remind yourself, in the moment of now, I am united with God. I am one with the universe. I am one with the angels. The angels are always connected and supporting me. I am that I am, and the divine I am that I am is unconditional love. I am light, I am joy, I am abundant, I am beautiful, I am bountiful, I am creative, I am wise, I am in the universal flow of the energy of currency, and the current that comes my way brings unconditional love, brings wonderful flow of abundance. I am in divine alignment, and all that I am is filling my cup, and my cup runneth over. And in the energy that runs from me out into the world, I am filled with the peace and the joy of knowing that by the oneness that I am with the universe, that all things will be revealed to me in the perfect time. I am aligned with clarity, a clear thinking mind that directs my every step. The God from this energy that is within me is the God that directs my steps. So I am the woman who always knows exactly what to do at the exact perfect time. I am. Remind yourself that you are always in alignment with the divine creator, and take the pressure off of you. Take the pressure off your human self, everyone. Say, I am the vehicle, the carrier of the energy of God, and the God in me knows exactly what to do at the exact perfect time. Therefore, I show up on time. I do the right thing. I am always in inner joy and peace because I, the person, am not thinking alone. I am in union with the divine creator. Really work on that, and you will find your pace, you will find your joy, and you'll find your rhythm, my dear. Thank you so much for that question. Who else do we have?
Next, I want to go to... Oh, there's so many good questions in here. Okay.
So many questions. We're going to get to as many as we can.
We got Elegance Mrs. She says, I'm in a good space, and during my introspection, I realize I've not been fully expressing my soul. I'm just wondering, am I aligning my mind, body, and soul, and is my voice vibrating my soul intentions?
Elegance Mrs., great question. And yes, you are. You are on the threshold of the embracing of who you've come to be. There's a song that Susan Boyd sings, I should say, and it's Who I Was Born to Be. It's actually available on my website. You can listen to it for free. I was who I was born to be. And it says when you're a child, elegans misses, you have the vision of what you are, who you've come to be. But again, we get conditioned by things, and maybe we think we need to make a choice in life, and we get shut down. Maybe our voice can't express itself. And you are finding your voice, and you're doing a magnificent job of finding your voice and speaking your truth. And in the next 2 years, you're going to line yourself up with even more self-expression and great expansion. And then when I take you into 2022, I know we're going really far out right now, elegans misses, but in 2022, I see you connected, I see you in community, I see you in a great public connection, networking, and you're really in the right flow of the rhythm of your destiny. So you've put your foot upon the path, you're on the precipice of your soul's greatness. Keep keeping on, you're doing a great job. Thank you for your question. Great questions, everyone. Thank you so much. Who else do we have?
Next, I want to go to Holly Costanza.
Donaldson,
She's asking, why do I always see the number 26? What is the meaning?
Number 26. That's a great, great question. Do we have the angel number book here by any chance? Let's take a look at that.
Angel numbers.
Let's see. It's a teeny little book, so I don't know if it's there. But the angel numbers, I don't know what 26 means, but I feel like it's part of the code and the frequency that is you. And when I take 2 and 6 and I add it together, I get 8. Even I remember that from my basic math, right? But number 8 to me is the infinity sign, and it's a beautiful number, and it takes that power.
That's love by numbers.
Yeah, that's love by numbers. But 26 to me adds up to the 8, and that 8 number takes us to the infinity. So to me, it's reminding you that you're an infinite being and you're always connected. You can go online and look under Doreen Virtue's angel numbers. I think she still has them up. And it's the frequency that the numbers bring, and see what messages your angels are looking to send to you for that. So thank you for that question, Holly. And to me, I see the 8, and I say you are an infinite being. Thank you so much. Who else do we have?
Next, I want to go to Ellen Workowicz. She says she's feeling pretty depressed and she can't even get out of bed. She prays to her angels, but she feels like there isn't anything anymore for her. Any help for her?
Interesting that you're going through this deep dive on the soul time right now, and it's really bringing up some past memories for you. And I see you're having trouble really focusing on finding any joy in anything. And when I see a message like this, I recognize that there are also physical components. So perhaps, my dear, you might want to seek some medical assistance as well. Do something to change your diet. And I would suggest that even though you can't get out of bed, and you know, many of us have been through that moment of just like, oh good Lord, it takes all my strength just to brush my teeth, because we've all had moments. Get yourself out of the bed, throw your hair back, and walk out the door, and just go 10 steps and come back in. Just that shift of energy. Sometimes the energy in our house is very heavy. For you especially, Ellen, I'm going to tell you to smoke out the house, use some resin. I recommend copal. We have it here at the center. You can always call us here at the center. Ellen will put the phone number in the feed in response to your question. So you can call here. We can recommend a couple of things that you can change the environment in your house to make it a little easier to lift yourself up. And then, even though I know you don't want to, go outside, take about 10 steps, and turn around and come back. Just the shift of the energy, the movement will raise your frequency, and that will begin to put you on a better path. And do check with a healthcare facilitator so that they can recommend some things for you. And it does not have to be something that is, well, an alignment in a pharmaceutical. There's so many other choices that you can use, and it's good to know we've got the balance of both. You know, right now a lot of people are in this place of, you know, a lot of the pharmaceutical companies have so many products out there, and some people are feeling like it's really more about big business. But let's not forget that many of these have brought great help to people, and not all pharmaceuticals that are out there are bad or are always about profit. There are some medicines that are necessary for someone to have. I mean, if you are a diabetic and you need insulin, the pharmaceutical companies do produce that solution for you. I have heard it's extremely expensive, but your body needs it, so it serves a purpose. So don't be afraid to talk to a healthcare professional or a holistic healthcare professional to help lift you up. Matter of fact, we do have a healthcare professional who's holistic that we can put as a recommendation. So we will recommend Kim Skokin because she can do a connection with you no matter where you live remotely. And if you're local here in West Palm, we'd love to see you at our center. We have reflexology by Isabel Prado. We have our healing classes. We have crystal healing bed energy with Calvin Cates. So it would be wonderful to have you join us, Ellen, for some of the things that we recommend to assist you. Thank you so much for your question. Who else do we have?
Next, I want to go to Jennifer Lespinaze. Can you tell me what the angels have for me in finances? What special message do they have?
Well, I feel as if you set some goals and intentions of things that you wanted to accomplish in these past 2 months, and you came close, but I don't feel like you are where you want to be, Jennifer. So the angels have for you abundance. The angels of abundance come to you, and I feel as if when we get to the 13th of October, that's the day they give me, that's when things really pick up momentum, and you'll have a good windfall of financial reward in the end of October as you turn into November. So you may have accomplished a goal. Maybe the payout, the win, so to speak, may not come till November, but you will have the momentum you need to have a financial joy and expression of increase, I should say, and that would be at the end of October. So thank you so much for your Facebook question. Who else do we have?
As I pull up this next one, I see there's a lot of people dealing with a lot of pain and chronic pain in the feed. So we will be getting to healing.
Yes, for those of you, we're going to be doing some healing, some energetic healing. That's one of the things we're accomplishing in this wonderful connection with all of you here on Facebook. So thank you so much for joining us. We are celebrating the angels. So for those of you who are really excited about celebrating the angels, we welcome you. We're really glad to have you here with us.
Next, I want to go to Fran Crafts. She says, I am done with worry. I know the angels and guides will provide, but I just want it to happen soon. Am I asking too much?
You're not. Forget your troubles and just get happy. We're going to chase all your cares away. Sing, sing, hallelujah. Come on, get happy. Get ready for the judgment day. It's time, Fran. It's about time. You say, oh, screw all this worry. I don't need that worry. It's not going to help you. So it is coming. Resolution is coming soon. And that which you cannot control, you might as well let it go. And you know, the Bible says, I have to go there and quote that for all of you, but it's a powerful line. Whatever your faith, your belief, think about this. God said to the sparrow, do not worry. For the sparrow doesn't worry. He is given the worm. And if a sparrow doesn't worry because he knows he's going to find a worm, and we are created in the image of our great Creator, and the essence of the Creator resides in the sparrow, resides in the worm, resides within us, and we are the hierarchy of the creation of species on this planet. Do you think that the God that created this earth, that the Creator, the Mother, Father God, that the angels are going to let us fall? Heck no. If you expect to fall, you believe you're going to fall, if you worry yourself down into a pit, it's not going to be easy to climb back up. So you might as well let it go. Forget your troubles and just get happy. Go ahead, Fran. Good job. Thank you so much. Who else do we have?
I got one over here. I want to go to...
See who else we got going here. I got a lot of people in the feed. Thank you so much.
Yeah, a lot of it's like the same question, so I'm trying to make sure we get some kind of extra assistance here.
Oh, wow.
Tiffany?
Diana was telling Jennifer that her daughter's birthday is, I think, the same day, so maybe they're talking about the October 13th. So I just love that you guys interact with each other and you make these really wonderful connections here. And we have as many questions in the queue as we can, so this is great. Thank you so much. Who else do we have?
We have Tiffany Dawn. She says, can you tell me if I'm where I'm supposed to be? I feel I'm not, but when I try to leave, it never works out.
Because you're not ready to leave. Pure and simple. It'll work out when you let it go and you say, in this moment of now, I am aligning with a new destiny, a new option, a new outcome, and I'm choosing that. And I'm releasing the chains that bind me to this experience. You may feel like you need to leave, but we don't do something until we're ready to do it. No one can make us. Angels can't make you. Guides can't make you. Sometimes circumstances and conditions will mount up and force our hand, and that's usually the least joyful experience. So those of you hanging on to something and you need to be letting go and you're not letting go, well, you got choices. If you let go through the prompting and the feeling, you'll smooth out of there easily. But if you hold on and then all heck breaks loose, then it's because you didn't let go when the prompting was there. You are not ready yet, Tiffany Dawn, but I will say this to you. That 2020 makes a major shift in your life. So we might as well line ourselves up between November and January to make this desired change, and ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Let's go, my dear. Let's move, okay? It's time. It's time for you to make that change. So trust that, and it'll come to a close, a shift, as soon as November, if you choose. Thank you so much. Who else do we have?
I got one more for us. Let's
Great.
see. I want to go to Trina Acosta. She says, I do everything I can to add positivity in the angels in my life, but some say that I have a black cloud that follows me. How can I rid myself of this? I've tried everything.
All right, well, sometimes we have ourselves like, I don't know, like Pigpen and Charlie Brown. There's a dust hanging around us. I know. But also, if others are pointing out there's something that they're seeing, I'm not saying that they're not seeing, but also, they're also perpetuating the energy. So let's all, stop talking about it. The other thing, Trina Acosta Smith, I would suggest is, let's do some spiritual cleansing and spiritual bathing. I do hope you message me. I do hope we connect on side of this, because there are things you can do, very simple things, nothing crazy, nothing expensive, just to shift your energy so that maybe some of the things that have accumulated on your auric field, like a lint filter in the dryer, can be kicked off, cleaned off, and removed. And this will help you make the shift. So, Trina Acosta Smith, I really believe that this is a chance for you to notice what is going on, what your contributory factor is to the outcome that's not working that well, like you're doing everything you can, you're showing up, you're being a good person, but still there's this little nuance of things not working out for you. Redirect your thoughts. In the moment of now, everything is working out for me, and let's do something on the energetic field to clear up, clean, and remove. Thank you so much, Trina Acosta Smith, for your Facebook question. Well, we're going to get ready to do some healing now for everyone, because we want to shift the energy. So, and we're also going to call upon the angels. So we want to just take a nice breath. Those of you who have some physical things going on, we are going to open up the energy for healing. So take a nice deep breath. Inhale, and I want you all to exhale. I'm going to call for the forces of light. I'm going to ask for the winds of the north, the south, the east, the west, the power of the mighty Elohim. We're going to ask for the mystical, magical fairies. We're going to ask for the energy of the guides. We're going to ask for the energies of your loved ones on the other side. We summon the energy of the ascended masters, the master teachers, the master healers to be here now. I actually call upon the energy of Padre Pio, one of the greatest healers in mankind that walked the earth. And we have Padre Pio here bringing forth the energy of healing. We ask for the energy of healing from Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael, we ask that you bring the healing necessary for everybody in the physical being. There are physical energies in their ailments, in their physical muscles, in their arms, in their legs, in their back. We ask for the healing in the physical digestive system, in the heart, in the circulatory system. We ask for the energy to heal the mind, the emotional being, the intellectual being. We ask Archangel Raphael that you bring all of your healing angels, every one of them, and at the call and the summoning of everyone who's here on this feed, that you come forth and you bring divine healing, and that your healing touch comes here and now and begins to touch at the top of their head. And Archangel Raphael, as you take the top of their head, you pull up the energy, the grounding energy, straight through their spine. So all that are in contact with you right here and now, Archangel Raphael, they are lined up in the energy of divine healing, and we are in alignment with the divine energy of the great central sun, the great power of God, the great energy that fuels this planet. And as we hold this energy in alignment, we ask that you begin to work on every individual on this feed, bringing forth the energy of healing. And as I open up the space, I create the energy of healing with the universal infinity energy of God to bring forth, and know that all of the energy that is here and now, that is for healing, anyone who is open and receptive in their receptivity, in their belief, in the speaking of the words, knowing that as it is spoken, it is already done, we choose to hold the energy and claim the healing in this moment of now. And everyone who takes the energy of healing, be open and connect to the energy. Open up your heart. Feel this beautiful, magical, mystical, beautiful green energy, sparkling light of green energy permeating all around you, covering your physical being, permeating every cell of your body, infusing all of your body, filling you with this beautiful green energy of healing. And we thank Archangel Raphael for the healing. We thank all of the archangels for being with us here. We thank all of them for being by our energy and supporting us on our journey. We ask that Archangel Cupid, Archangel Shamuel, that they step forward and they heal all of our hearts so that we are open and receptive to love, and we can be our true authentic self. We can bring forth the energy of divine love because we love who we are. And in loving self, we can create all of the energy necessary to build long-lasting relationships with friends, with family, and with lovers. And we trust that the beautiful partnership of the equal vibrational match, a relationship that is created out of preference, not need, that is filled with unconditional love, will come forth to all who are in this feed, to all who are open for love, and may that divine love partner come here and now. And we ask that Archangel Gabriel clears our mind, opens up the energy for all of us to have inspirational moments, that we're always connected to the divine universal mind of God, the divine universal flow, the energy of wisdom and intellect, the knowing beyond the knowing of this physical reincarnation, that we know beyond what our physical experiences have been here in this lifetime, and we call upon the many lifetimes of many learnings, much wisdom, that Gabriel assists all of us with that. And for those of us who are embracing and opening up to the power of enlightenment, we summon Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel, the great angel of enlightenment, we summon you here and now and enlighten everyone who is a part of this feed. Bring forth to everyone who is open for the news of the great shift, the great frequency change, the 5D energy, this fifth dimensional flow. Open us all for this new connection with all that we've come to be, and to shed the old beliefs, shed the limitations, and be open to infinite possibilities. We ask your assistance, oh great Archangel Uriel, to be with us here and now. And then we call in the energy of the protector. We call in the energy of Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, cut the cords that bind us from experiences. Use your blue flaming sword to shield and cut away that which no longer serves us. Protect us and cut away the entanglements, the illusions, the lies throughout the world. Remove the energy of hurt, pain, fear. Cut away the energy of domination. Cut away the energy of misuse of power, and please illuminate the lights of all that come forth, that bring forth love, and stand beside us and shield us as we who choose to be the light keepers of the world. Step forward, Archangel Michael, and we claim our power here and now to change and shift the world, and change begins with each one of us. So give us the strength, give us the guidance, give us the protection, so that we can all be, as human beings, the best possible person we have come to be. And when we are in this moment that we call upon you and we ask for your assistance, we know in our hearts, we know in our being, that in the instance that we call, Archangel Michael, assist me now, that you will come. And we are in great appreciation for all the lives that you have saved, all the miracles you have granted to so many who are on this feed, and all that you have done for planet Earth, and we are in great appreciation. And in the appreciation of you and all the other archangels, I take here before us an Archangel Michael candle, and we invoke you here and now. We invoke you as the powerful shield and protector of righteousness, and we ask in your gloriousness that you remove anything that is less than perfect. If there's any lies, manipulation, illusions, we ask that you clear that. If there's any bad thoughts, jealousy, envy, if there's any thoughts or energy even of something that is created in the occult, we ask, Archangel Michael, that you step forward right here, right now, that any illusion that is holding someone prisoner, any disease that is holding someone down, any thought pattern, any hurt, any pain, anything that anyone has here and now, that you shield them, that you cut away that which binds them, and you assist them in the movement forward, because here is the moment that we celebrate you, Archangel Michael. And I light this candle in the name of our great Creator, our God, and in the name of all of the other archangels who we celebrate on this day, and we thank you, Archangel Michael. We thank you for being you, and know always that you are the angel by our side, and we trust that as this beautiful smoke goes up to the heavens, you take away all of our cares, you take away all of our fears, you remove that which binds us, and you protect us, and we are ever and always in great divine gratitude. Thank you to all of the archangels on this magnificent day. Remember to be in appreciation and to ask for their assistance wherever you are. And I thank all of you who've joined us on this feed today. We have a brief little moment here with all of you, but we're glad that you joined us for our Sunday Fun Day. We do hope that you join us this Wednesday night from 5 to 8 p.m. on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. That's on the radio, iHeartRadio, or here locally in South Florida. But hey, why not? Let's make a date. I'll see you on Wednesday night at 5 Eastern Time, right here on our Facebook feed or right on our YouTube feed. I would love to connect with all of you again. And if I've been of any service to you here in this experience, and you would like to have a personal session with me, Sarah Spiritual, then pop onto my website, SarahSpiritual.com. Learn about the classes that we have coming up. We've got a wonderful chakra dance class. We're opening up the sacral area with Margot Smith. So check out my website, register for our chakra dance, register for my apprentice program. It's time to up your game, everyone. We are ready to go upon the Enlightenment Express. All aboard. We're on the train to our success, and we've got our angels all on our side. And there's an angel watching over you, and I am so grateful to all of them. I'm grateful for your participation. Thank you, everyone, for some great questions tonight, and I just know we're going to have some great questions on Wednesday. Thank you. Good night. God bless you. Thank you, Helena, and we are happy to have Sunday Fun Day, and I am Sarah Spiritual.
There's an angel watching over me. I don't have to worry at all. There were times when I lost my way, but I don't have to worry, 'cause I know I'm not alone. There's an angel helping me through. There's an angel making sure I know what to do. There may be times when life seems dark and alone, There may be times when I don't know where I belong. There may be times when illusions cover up my sun. But I know that I'm not alone, 'cause there's an angel walking with me right by the sun. And I don't have to worry about being alone. There's an angel here to hold my hand. And I know I'm never alone. I may never know all I need to know, but with an angel by my side, I will never be alone. I will never feel the darkness, 'cause I've got an angel right here.